So they're doing landscaping right now. So, of course, the day that I actually want to record, there may be some landscaping, some mowing of the lawn, and some noise. So, please forgive me, but I want to record today. Trigger alert, trigger warning, and please sit back and enjoy this video. A lot of truth and just a real moment. So, hey everybody, welcome back. I'm Kel'a. Appreciate you for being here. This is my YouTube channel. I have been gone for months, but prior to that, I was very inconsistent because I just had a new baby, and we'll get into all that. I just wanted to say hello, and I'm doing good. The baby is good. My daughter is good. Everybody is good. I want to make sure I say that first. But I just want to get right into this video because I think it's necessary. I've been doing a lot of praying because I found myself losing my faith. And I think a lot of it is because of social media and also just things that I'm going through. So, if you don't know, before I dive deep into this freaking video, I'm a mother, an entrepreneur, new mother of two. It's been a lot. So I've been gone for about, 3 months, 4 months, whatever it's been. And it's mostly because I could not find a balance. And like I said, this is going to be probably triggering to women. So I just wanted to let you know that. But I did have postpartum. I realized it one day. I was just in the mirror and I was thinking about food. Like, all I wanted to do was eat, right? So I lost all my baby weight and gained about 18 pounds because I was just eating. I didn't have anything else to do. I don't really have friends that I'm gonna just be honest. I am not about to hold back. So I don't have no friends, because to me, a friend is somebody that shows up, shows out, is consistent, and is there for you, just like you're there for them and you show out for them. So I don't have a friend. No. There are people that I talk to, associate with. I check on most of the time, say how you doing, what you doing, blah blah blah. But this year I realized I don't want to do that anymore. Like, I don't want to be that person no more. Want to meet up, want to have lunch. Like, I'm the one with the newborn. I'm the one with the premature newborn. I'm the one going through a lot of things. And I always put my stuff aside, and I'm not doing that anymore. Like, I'm just not. With family, with friends, like, nobody's excluded. And that was the mindset that shifted this year, and I'm thankful for it. So I realized I had postpartum. I was looking in the mirror, and I'm like, you look different. On top of that, you feel different. I was anxious. I was overwhelmed. I was exhausted. For those of you who don't know, my son was 2 months early, and it was very hard. I think that's an understatement. We were not prepared at all for this roller coaster ride at all. He is doing so much better. I was extremely terrified the first probably 2 or 3 months. I would say 3, because he was not gaining weight. He was so little. And we were at the doctor's probably 3 times a week. It was a lot. On top of that, I have a 9-year-old daughter who also is used to being with me, having me. With her, I was a single mother, so she is used to just me. So her adjusting to mommy having another baby was very hard. I got to the point, and like I said, I'm gonna be very honest, where I just stopped. I just stopped caring. I'm like, I can't. It was really hard that I had to convince 2 girls, because My son's father has a daughter, and she's 11, and also my daughter's 9. So I was sick and tired of convincing children to like their sibling. Like, I was angry, y'all. Like, I was like, I don't care if y'all don't like him, then don't be around him. Like, that was my thing, because it was like, I don't like him. Like, no. I'm like, all right, cool. So don't be around him. Don't ask to hold him. Don't ask to feed him. None of that. I don't want that negativity around my child, period. He is already dealing with too much, and I don't want to be bothered with it. So at first I was understanding. I was patient. I'm like, I understand, like, especially for my daughter, because my daughter is in the household. She is in the midst of it all, from, me being in the hospital for a week, to, because she's never been away from me that long, to mom just not being available as much. Like, so I understand. I try to be very patient with her, but then I just got fed up, because I'm like, I am on, my mom was calling me, I am on little to no sleep. I am dealing with a premature baby who I am terrified of. Like, I was scared of my son. I'm like, and I was scared because I'm like, I don't want to hurt him. Like, I felt like his fingers was so little, and he was 4 pounds. Like, I was terrified of him, and he couldn't fit any of his clothes. He was so little. He wasn't having bowel movements. It was just a lot. So I was in another headspace, and I did apologize to my daughter and have a conversation with her and let her know, like, this is not forever. Like, this is probably going to be for the next 2 months, and he's going to grow up, and, y'all going to have so much fun. So fast forward to now, that's where they are now. And I had having postpartum for the second time, which I figured I would get it again, but this time I wasn't as afraid, because I didn't know what it was at first. Now I knew how to handle it, and I knew how to get myself out of that. I probably had it for about a month or two, and then of course I have support, so it's so different, because with my daughter I did not have nothing, nobody. I was just in it, and I had it for 2 years, and it was just what it was, right? So I was dealing with that. I was dealing with trying to figure out what I wanted to do as far as a career, because signings was just not working for me anymore. With my son, he was having 3 to 4 doctor's appointments a week, to being so small, and literally just now getting to the point at 6 months old to where he can actually keep his milk down without throwing up everywhere. Moment. Okay. It's been a lot. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know if y'all ever been in that position where it's just been a lot. I'm like trying to figure out my career. I'm like, this is just, my time has came and went with the signings, known signing. Like, it's just over with, because one, I'm not putting my child in daycare. My daughter went to daycare when she was about 2, but that was because my nephew was there, and he could communicate extremely well. And I trusted him, and I knew that they would be together. But I'm not sending my son, who is still pretty much very small, and very particular, to a daycare that has staff members that are overworked, underpaid, and stressed out with multiple infants. Not doing it. So, dealing with the mental, like, just dealing with that mentally was a lot. Like, okay, my career is over. Like, I was just like, my career is over, and okay, like, I'm just gonna sit here and sacrifice my career, my freedom. Like, I just was in a bad place, and I'm like, this is a lot. So I had to take a step back. I'm not even, like I said, I'm gonna be very honest with y'all. I even tried to have a dispatching business, because I knew dispatchers stayed home, worked from home, and I needed to make money, and I wanted to make money, and I'm just like, I'm about to just do it. I'm about to do it. I can work from home. I can have him in my lap, and that got too much, because he still was in a place of, like, he was not, like, I could not predict him. Like, I just really, truly learned my son. We just got him on a good routine and a good schedule. It was just unpredictable. Like, my depression, my anxiety, trying to keep up with my 9-year-old and her schedule, which is, I'm looking at the calendar, is 5, 6 days a week of busyness between soccer, agility training, and piano and games. I'm like, this is a lot. And on top of that, we still have a dog. We have a 1-year-old dog who is very needy also. Y'all lost it. Like, I just was lost. I was like, I don't have a career. I'm not doing anything. I'm a stay-at-home mom. That was never the plan. And I just, just had a whole breakdown, trying to figure it out. And then I realized in that moment I lost my faith. And I'm like, I haven't prayed in I don't know how long. I'm like, I need to pray every day. I take a shower every day. I take multiple showers. My shower time is my therapy time. It's my me time. It's my self-care time. Regardless if it's 5 to 10 minutes, I need that time. So when I take my showers, I always take one in the morning and I take one at night. And that's my time of just prayer. Whether it's 2-second prayer or 10-minute prayer, I have to pray, right? And I just ask God for, clarity and guidance, and whatever it is that he wants me to do, I need, I will do. And I need some clarity. And after praying and just trying to figure it out, like, God just kept telling me, you're doing the right thing, and be patient, and it's going to come. And, I've been focusing more on things that I love, because I realized that I have a partner that's not going to stress me about finances and things like that. So I'm like, all right, I don't have to worry about money. So I need to start worrying about money. So I was like, let me just take a step back and just focus on what it is that I love and I'm passionate about, which I don't know if you guys know, I have a nonprofit organization called Honest, Open, Transparent Girls Workshop. My website is blackgirlsworkshop.com. We help build confidence, self-esteem. We teach financial literacy. We teach health and wellness. We just like literally building the foundation, setting that foundation for Black girls and brown girls, because I did not have a lot of guidance at all in my life. So I felt like it was necessary to create this workshop. So I had created it. It had to be January, and then COVID hit and everything got shut down. And I'm like, so I still had my first workshop, but after that I couldn't have it anymore because of COVID. So I was just like, dang, that really discouraged me and took me away from what it was that I love, which is my organization, was my nonprofit. So I started to pour into that. I created a website. Again, it's blackgirlsworkshop.com. I also have 2 items on there that's for sale. One being, and they're not full because I have to restock my products, but these are period packs. These period packs can be for young women, teens, girls on their periods, women on their periods. It's just a backup plan, just something that you can throw in a car or in your. So I put it in my niece's book bag. People have been purchasing these like crazy. It's period panties. It's period panties, feminine wipes. It's a disposable bag. It's a piece of chocolate just for that little craving, and 2 panty liners and some body spray, which this month is like Pacifica, I believe, which is one of my favorite scents. I think it's like a vanilla or something, coconut. It smells so good. So, and then every month I just switch up the perfume, because who wants to smell like the same thing every month? But I started pouring into that. And then from June to August, we're going to be doing a 2-day-a-week meetup for working out, because I've been getting back into the gym, trying to stay consistent with that, trying to stay consistent on reading. Just keeping a routine has truly got me out of this depression, and remembering and realizing what it is that I want in life. Oh, and also you can either choose from, so I have it on my Etsy store too. I'll put all this in the description. You can get organic pads, because I don't believe that, first of all, tampons are awful for women, so I don't condone wearing tampons. But the period panties are super dope. They're black. I'll try to show you. Excuse the background. It's a mess. I haven't cleaned up yet. I wanted to record first. So these are the period panties. They're black. I mean, you just in case, y'all, like just in case you like, freak, I'm on my period, especially my niece. I'm trying to tell y'all, my niece, I don't know what if she. Why don't you get a calendar and mark your period? But every month she starts a period at school and thinks somebody gonna pick her up. No, sweetheart, you have that in your book bag, so use it. But anyways, so I got back focused on what it was that I'm passionate about. And there's other things that I'm working on too, but this is my focus. This is my sole focus and my purpose. And my other purpose is being a mother. So I had to really take a step back and say, I appreciate this. I appreciate this. I appreciate being able to be home with my child, being able to pick my daughter up to and from school and pack her lunch and make her breakfast and be there to support her. Whoo, another moment. Be able to support her, and watch her just blossom into this awesome individual. Like, I get to watch this, and I told my friend this. Well, she my friend. This girl, I always want to call somebody my friend, but they really not my friend. So sorry. I told this girl this the other day. I'm like, listen, life is about sacrifices, and sometimes you gotta find a healthy balance. But the dope thing about being a stay-at-home mom is I don't miss a moment, and I'm happy about that. So when you have to work all day like she does, you're gone 10 hours a day from your child. You missing moments, and I'm thankful I get to just be here every step of the way. So yes, I just wanted to give y'all an update on what I am doing, what's going on. I'll have more honest, open, oh, my baby's coughing, videos for y'all, because this entrepreneur journey is a lot, and especially when you're a new mom. So yeah, that's all. That's how I'm gonna close it. So stay tuned for more videos. I'm gonna be more consistent. I have to be, because this gives me life. So goodbye.